Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Podtacular's Achieving Halo. I am your host Godzilla T, and we are on Halo 2. We are going to be on the mission Outskirts. We're going to start off with some timing so you can see how long it takes. Of course, legendary. We've got 7 skulls on, assassin, boom, inbred, grunt funeral, grunt birthday party, pinata, prophet, and that's it. Now, the reason we have assassins on is for one of our achievements. First one is a bet you can't stick it. That's stick a stealth elite on Outskirts, and that's why we have the assassin skull on. Next one is we're going to collect a blind skull. Then, of course, we're going to collect the Rex sword. And then we're going to pick up the terminal, as well as complete the level Outskirts. And we're going to fight along Chips Dubbo and listen to his words of wisdom.
Blink if you can hear me, Chief.
Reason I have pinata on is so I can get grenades from my allies.
Go, go, go!
First thing I'm going to do is turn around and grab this sniper rifle from Johnson. It just makes life a little easier. Get our first achievement here. As you can see, I'm picking up plasma grenades as I melee them.
That ain't right, sir.
There's our first achievement, the Chips Dubbo. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and as you can see, all the enemies are invisible.
Come on, mate. I'm just a human. Look at him go!
So we kill that one, then we got a couple more grunts up here on the top level that we need to kill. And then we got a couple of jackals over here.
Hey, careful, mate.
Take care of those.
Oh, I had that one out.
Now what you can do is hide in these corners here. And with grunt funeral on, you have to be careful you don't kill the elite, but just watch out for when they chuck grenades at you. And you usually can bait an elite into chasing you over here into this corner where you can get a pretty easy stick. As you can see, I missed my first stick, but I got a couple of them. That leaves me with one elite, and he'll come screaming around the corner, stick him in the face, and boom. Bet you can't stick it. Okay, we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna go get the Rex sword. Gonna pick up some more grenades. First thing, you can jump onto that light. The crouch jump up here. And we'll go over here, and we're going to go ahead and pick up the blind skull. It's right down this aisle. And if you're speedrunning this level, this is a good path to take. There's our achievement for our blind skull. Do a little grenade jump here. Jump across this gap. Then we're going to go off to the right here. Up this hallway. Just a normal jump here, and then go over here to this corner. The reason being is you can usually get a checkpoint. That way, if you screw up the next grenade jump, you don't have to restart the level.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird. Ma'am? My pelicans are going to start airlifting.
But I sit here and I'll kill all these jackals and
need an escort
hope for a checkpoint.
Of a little hostile ground fire.
I did get a checkpoint there. You just didn't see it because I kind of missed my jump the first time. But grenade jump up here, walk across this roof. Then you'll jump down, then you go forward, jump on these little brick thingies that are, I guess, supposed to be AC units, but walk right over here into this hole, and there is the Rex Sword. Now stay tuned to the end. I do have a segment where I show you how to get the inbred skull, so stay tuned for that. There's our achievement for grabbing the Rex skull, and then we just jump up here on this ledge, back up on the roof, and we'll continue on with the mission. Like I said, this is a good way to shortcut this first part. You miss a lot of hard enemies, especially on Legendary. You miss a fight with 2 hunters, and you completely skip Sniper Alley, which is what I'm jumping over right now. Now for the next part, we just walk around. Pay attention to this path, because we will be taking this path again to get the inbred skull. But doing this, we're despawning a lot of enemies. But look down here, this is why I got a sniper rifle. Take care of that ultra elite. There, we got him. Now we'll just clean up these grunts. And we'll jump down. Try to catch an edge there so
Glad
you
you can
don't
make it.
do
Crash
the
site's on the other
full
side of this
timer.
hotel, Chief.
It's got some BR
Got
ammo
crawling
here.
all over it. Follow me.
I would recommend you make sure you have your plasminade selected, and when we get down here at the end of the hall, throw a couple down in the hall. Get ready, and then you can stick that elite.
Less time here, more time there.
And then they didn't drop me too many plasminades, so I'm going to go back and get me some more. I'm going to follow this Marine and smack him.
Permission to speak. Sir, you suck.
I'm glad you feel that way. Next part, we're going to need a warthog, so we will come around here and clear these 2 grunts while we wait for a phantom to spawn in. There it is. Come down here, and you can hide right here. Sometimes these 2 enemies don't spawn, sometimes they do. But we've got the Jackal there, and the elites playing hide and go seek. And alright, I'm going to ignore him. But clear out these enemies here. And this is why I have Grunt Funeral on, because they make handy grenades. But once you get those all cleared out,
Special delivery from Commander
1
Keys,
warthog.
Chief. Good timing, Chief.
Something I would recommend for you is to make sure you pick up
The
that
highest
Marine.
concentration
It
of
does
carbon
add a little
foods
bit
is
more health
actually
to the
below
warthog
there.
as they absorb some of the damage. Hence the
bridge
reason
is the
I
most
had to
direct
cut
route
there
to the
because
center.
I died. Actually, most of the times if you watch the time. This is a fun part to get around. Unfortunately, the
Oi,
Marines
heads
will
up!
not shoot anything because the Assassin Skull is on. Which means they cannot see them.
Chief, the carrier just launched a wave of pods.
Now we're going to come up here and get the terminal. We'll switch over to anniversary graphics. Come in here, and there's the terminal. There we go. I didn't bother to sign into the Halo channel, so we'll go back to the Master Chief Collection and hit resume. Now, we'll go back up top, pick up a rocket launcher, because we'll want that later. Jump back in our Warthog, and beat feet for a not so out in public area.
This tunnel links up to the bridge. full of
The path I
rats.
take is usually pretty safe.
It beats swimming.
Now, once you get through here,
Watch it!
just kind of hang around here a little bit,
Covenant
and
tactical
a
chatter.
fresh warthog will show up
Confused.
right after
I
you
don't
get
think
this
they expected us
checkpoint.
to be here.
Their
Not
loading
you or
zone.
me. All of us. Humanity.
And there he is.
Odd, I know, but it does help
You
explain
do
why they
need
came
to
here
shoot
with
at
such a
that
small
other
fleet.
warthog to get him to
some
stop.
gas.
And then I would recommend going up here. You are more than welcome to drive better than me, because I suck on this run. But let that other one go. They'll act as kind of a distraction.
All right, move on through.
And we've got the magnetic walls here.
Aye! Ow!
But you'll see that I keep going back up here. It's just a much safer path than trying to weave through all the cars and debris.
No!
There, I lost one of my Marines, darn it.
Ouch! Oh man!
There's my other Marine gone. So now I get to take all the fire. That's okay. Here pretty soon we're going to get another warthog full of Marines. Usually I make it through there without flipping, but of course that time I flipped. Like I said, most of the stuff you can just drive back by. There's our new warthog. We'll come over here and we'll wait for them to show up. Then it gives some time for those things to get down the roadways. You can drive past them, and you got about a 50-50 shot. Actually, it's more like a 80-20 shot at not making it. But what you can do, just come up here on this. We're going to drive on the right side now,
Covenant must be trying to regroup. Don't let them.
and we're just going to hang back and let them take their little path. Because they will tear through you pretty easily on Legendary. And it's just a bunch of creeping and crawling. If you're really lucky on spawns and stuff, and you can actually drive past these guys without dying, you can pretty easily do this in under 15 minutes, which is the par score or par time for this. Get my brain to think. I did actually do it in my practice run, but unfortunately, in my practice run, none of my achievements were popping. But I did manage to get par time on this. But I got a really lucky spawn, and I was able to get by all three of these things without dying. So I was basically able to just to speed right past them. And unfortunately, in this little section, I waste about 5 minutes getting past these three vehicles and one other area where they've got some ghosts. I keep wanting to call them specters, but they're not specters. But as you are doing these, make sure that you're looking at every level in the new and old graphics. We're going to take care of one of them right now. And I really shouldn't have shot those rockets, but hey. Now we'll speed past this. There will be a ghost down here and some elites, which the ghost totally missed. I would recommend you go over to this side now, because you're going to have to drop down here anyway, so. Again, died again, as you can see. Just shooting a ghost.
Dude, check yourself before you wreck yourself!
Then we're going to take care of this grunt over here on his turret. And a ghost decides to come visit me, so I decided to take the ghost. Come back up here and make sure the grunt is not on that turret. Because if he is, he will tear you a new one. Then we'll hit the boost and go zipping right on by. Now don't be surprised if it takes you a few passes to do this. It doesn't work properly every time, but it is doable. Just be patient. And there's the end of the level. Whopping 10 minutes of video time. And then there's our achievement for completing Outskirts. Now, coming up next, we have a path that you can take to pick up the inbred skull. It doesn't help the spawning rate, but at least it's a short run. We're going to start off, of course, in classic mode. You have to be on legendary. We're going to have the bandana skull on. Then we're also going to have Scarab Skull and the Sputnik Skull. And of course, since there's 0 multiplier skulls, it disables scoring and timing. So we get loaded in.
Blink if you can hear me.
And again, we're going to take that same path we did before. As soon as we get control here. Now I'd recommend you shoot the wall to kill that grunt. Jump up on the light. Then crouch jump up here. Godzilla jump. Come on. Crouch, jump. Nope. Jump on the light. Jump, crouch. Hey, there we go. Then we'll jump over here. Then we'll do another grenade jump to get up on that. Jump across. Again, we're going to go to the right. But this time we're not going to wait for the checkpoint. Because we are looking for specific checkpoints. We got one checkpoint already. Come down here, and there's our second checkpoint. Now we need to trigger some enemies. So we're going to creep down here, and first thing we're going to do is kill that jackal. And we're going to jump across here.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird.
And there's our third checkpoint. So those are our 3 checkpoints that we need to get.
Armor and reinforcements into the city.
Then we'll come down here, and then we need to walk down this area and spawn these 2 jackals in. Kill them. Okay, that's all the required jackals to kill. This next one is kill him before he shoots you in the face, because this is legendary jackal snipers. Turn to your right, he spawns right over there. Give him a little squirt with the fire hose. Come down here. Jump down onto this balcony. Come in here. And you'll need to wait a little bit. I'd wait up to 30 seconds. There's the skull. Once you pick up the skull, it spawns you into this little wave thing. You don't need to complete this to get the skull, or the achievement, obviously. But there you go. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Be sure to leave us a like and subscribe.